When it was revealed in federal court on Monday in Cable Woods Court by the lawyers for Michael Cohen that Cohen's third client, as he has a limited list of clients, is Sean Hannity of Fox News, it raises an interesting question. Now, Hannity says that he never got an invoice from Cohen. He was never represented by Cohen in a legal matter, certainly never represented by Cohen involving a third party. But why would they list him as a client? It brings into question the possibility that Cohen was giving free legal advice to Sean Hannity, which means that Hannity would be receiving gifts from a guy who's representing the president directly as his personal attorney, while Hannity goes on every night in prime time defending Donald Trump. Can you spell conflict? Wait a minute, Mitch. He's an opinion host, not a journalist. I understand that. He's got a First Amendment right to do whatever he wants and defend Donald Trump all he wants. It brings into question this. When Nixon went down, you didn't have a conservative army. You didn't have a Fox News defending Nixon going down to the wire. In fact, possibly electing members of Congress in the House especially. When Rush Limbaugh, the talk radio host, came into being in 1988, by 94 he had a huge impact on conservatives in the country, which may have led in part to the Republicans taking over the House in 1994, the first time in 40 years. This time you have Fox News, you have conservatives, you have talk radio as a counterforce. In the Mueller probe, you have Jim Jordan of Ohio, congressman. You have Mark Meadows of North Carolina on every night, talking another congressman from Joe Scarborough's old district in Pensacola, Florida, every night going after the FBI. Peter Strzok and Lisa Page on the texts. Andrew Weissman, what he did with Arthur Anderson's case. Mueller, how he might have messed up in the Whitey Bulger case. All this every night in the news. And they go after the FBI and say they're corrupt. So you've got people who watch Fox News, people who believe that. So unlike what happened in Watergate, when at the end Nixon asked Barry Goldwater, the conservative senator from Arizona, how many votes do I have in the Senate? And Goldwater said, not enough and not mine. Nixon then resigned right away. This time you've got an army of counterinsurgents against Mueller, against the anti-Trump establishment, so that if it does go to the House, there won't be enough votes for impeachment, and the Republicans are still in control. If the Democrats take over in January, you're still going to need 67 votes in the Senate to convict. Again, a very difficult proposition, because then the parties were united for the country against Nixon. This time, the parties are at war. And the Fox News Hannity developments symbolize what we're about to see unfold. This whole dynamic with Trump, even if it goes down, could be very, very ugly. And those are my 2 cents. My 2 minutes are brought to you by Capital Consultants and Edge Construction. Mike Tuig and his staff can read to your kitchen, your basement, your bathroom, and your staircase, make your home feel just like home. We can talk about this and more on the Mitch Henck Show on madison.com and Facebook Live. And yes, I'm dressed for spring, even though we haven't had spring.